Hello everybody and welcome back to the Down Under Gamer channel. It is the Down Under Gamer here, coming to you with episode 10 of our Europa Barbarorum 2.3 total conversion mod for Medieval 2 Total War Pontic Let's Play campaign. So obviously for those of you that have watched the previous episodes, absolute disaster has struck our army. We did an incursion down into Mazaka in episode 8, which was met instantly by a full stack army, which we then obviously defeated or drove off, I should say. I don't know if we completely destroyed it. And then we saw other armies moving in. We pulled back to the bridge at the river crossing in order to try and get a good defensive position. And then out of nowhere, we had another army appear behind us and one appear in front of us, hence rendering our bridge completely and utterly useless. We attempted to withdraw, which then drew us into a pitched field battle. The first army fought valiantly against my forces. However, we did manage to beat them and drive them off. However, they had tired my troops out. And then the second army was just content to just kind of sit and wait for us to come to them, which obviously we did, and we got absolutely swarmed and swamped. So as you can see here, guys, this is all that remains of that army. It's quite dismal, quite pathetic. However, I am quite surprised that we did manage to have a handful of troops that survived and managed to withdraw. But that said, we're now back to the painstaking task of obviously recruiting yet another army. So that said, guys, pretty much what is probably going to happen this episode is we will look at recruiting a new army again, and then we'll probably look at coming over and trying to take out this Celtic general. Obviously he's causing quite a lot of devastation here, so we'll take him out so that we can hopefully improve the economy a little bit. I might look at maybe recruiting a couple more spies, so that because obviously we do have the one spy, but there's only so much he can see. So we'll probably get another spy in the field, so that they can obviously come in and see what's going on. So obviously, as we can see, we've got another little rebel stack here causing a bit of devastation down there. There's a bit of devastation here. So that's a Seleucid army. The Ptolemies are getting quite strong down here by the looks of that. So we'll destroy them and then possibly maybe look at Nicaea. But yeah, we definitely, I don't think it is wise for us to go back towards Mazaka until we have a slightly stronger army. So that said, guys, as always, if you like what we're doing here on the channel, smash that subscribe button, drop this video a like, and feel free to leave your thoughts and comments and evil plots and schemes and all that sort of good stuff down in the comments section below this video. And also, before we go any further, a big shout out to Nagugi, who is from what I understand following our Third Age Total War Let's Play, and obviously YK for being the latest subscribers to the channel. Thank you very much, guys, for showing your support. Much appreciated. So that said, guys, let's jump into it and end the turn. So, a year in history. So, Second Syrian War between Seleucus Macedon against the Ptolemies. Well, this is pretty incredible. Like, obviously, as we've increased, guys, obviously advanced through the ages. We were sort of, I think it was like back in the 1950s in America, or like about 100 years ago. Anyway, the average life expectancy in somewhere like America was like 50 years old or 55 years old. And we're talking about guys like in 264 BC that died at the age of 96. So I think maybe we possibly went backwards a little bit in time there. I don't know. Spy is so expensive. My goodness.
Digar Gryphios Braxo.
Yato!
Gryphios Kinoumae. Des Mysticotitos Metercomae. Gryphios Kinoumae. Des Mysticotitos Metercomae.
So this is certainly proving a very, very challenging campaign. This particular build of EB 2.3, and especially as Pontus as well. So I believe somebody sort of mentioned several videos back about make Persia great again. I'm certainly trying, but I'm not being particularly successful. I feel like a bit like a Donald Trump of the ancient world at the moment. I'm doing a lot of talking, but I'm not really achieving and getting much done. So. Okay, that's good. So I can build some archers and hoplites up here as well. Oh, sorry, phalanx. Now I do have another family member coming of age very, very shortly.
Angerman.
Anameno lantanon. Grupios ginoumae.
Taxis. Nitum.
Ori!
Taxis. Exite.
Like, I'm still 100% completely in awe at the level of detail the EB2 team has managed to do to the campaign map. Like, I thought they did an absolutely outstanding job with the EB1 map, but like this map is just like, wow, there's just so much detail, so many things on there. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just like every time you look at a region of the map, there's always just something new that you kind of notice that just sort of pops up. Like, so yeah, I mean, these guys, wow, like, this is, you know, as I've said numerous times in the past, this is clearly why, you know, this is why it's one of the biggest mods out there, you know, for medieval. And, you know, for me personally, it's definitely one of the things that keeps me coming back to play games like, you know, Rome and Medieval 2 and all that sort of good stuff. So, definitely, definitely a job well done. So,
Angerman.
and so that's the two armies
Angerman.
that just beat me. Obviously, sort of strutting past my settlements there, making them, you know, big noting themselves and whatnot. So, it is what it is, unfortunately.
Nitum.
So as we can see, the obviously that devastation has a pretty big impact on your economy, because if you can see with Sinop there, we've taken out that rebel army up near where the ports and whatnot were. Now Sinop's income has come from risen from about 12 to 1700. Obviously we just got like a large portion of our army wiped out. But that said, like even when our initial army sort of revolted against us and we lost our entire army, it still never jumped up that high. And that it could also be maybe province upgrades and all that sort of good stuff as well. But so yeah, definitely those rebel stacks certainly make a big impact. That's for sure. So again, so a bit of a victory for Antiochus. So maybe that had something to do with the farms that I just built, so who knows. But either way, it is a recruiting season, so let's go nuts. So they fire a missile. Spend on Ete. Mazia, what can I recruit here? Phalanx, one of them. Trapezos, what can I recruit up here? A Phalanx, an Archer. One of them, sure. And that should give us a half decent army again. And there's our general, just in time.
Nitum. Taxis Pezon.
Parmonte.
Nitum. Locui. Por el oeste, Osen Antioch.
Parmonte.
Taxis. Taxis Pezon. Taxis. Exite. Locui. Locui. Locui Pezon. Nitum.
Parmonte. Ari.
Locui. Locui Pezon. Taxis. Taxis. Nitum. Suntaseste. Os parengelte.
Oddly enough, if you read a lot of history, especially from this particular period, you'll notice that kings and generals and whatnot didn't actually spend a lot of time fighting other empires. They sort of spent a lot of time, especially when they grew to a certain point, they spent a lot of time fighting internal revolts and rebels and all that sort of good stuff. So I suppose to a degree this is somewhat historically accurate. Where there's a ton of rebels just sort of running around, having a party, mucking shit up. So all I can say is, well played EB2 development team, or well played. You sure fooled me. I thought this was going to be, simple, couple cities, bit of an army, happy days. But we've certainly got a long way to go before the steamroller gets rolling. So
Stockholm. Epilegete. Lantano e Poron.
what is going on there? Oh wow. Like another rebel general that's just spawned. What the hell?
Taxis.
So we have nearly a full stack. I want to try and get another. Another cavalry unit. Actually, what can I recruit in the fields? Oh yeah, hippies. These guys. They're shocking. That will do for me, actually. So now, where are we? So where's our phalanxes? Here.
Lokoi, the people beyond
Got our
corrente.
hoplites.
Taxai, para taseste. Lokoi,
Yeah.
por el oeste, osenantio.
Uh,
Taxais, sun taseste. Taxais, exite.
4 hoplites to put on the
Taxis,
flanks.
Milton.
These guys,
Milton.
because they throw missiles, they're
Por
also
el oeste,
half
osenantio.
decent melee infantry,
Taxais,
so
sun
they
taseste.
can obviously sit there in the central reserves. These are also missile units.
People beyond corrente.
But likewise, they can sit in reserve in the centre. So Toxite, Spendenetoi, and archers.
Taxis, exite.
And
Taxis, para taseste.
let's get a unit of cavalry.
Empros.
So what do we have access to here? What's this guy going to set me back in upkeep? It's not too bad. They're not even that good. What's going on? 10, 9, 16. They've got like awesome.
Ecumainete.
Through this reform, the Hellenistic military world could at times be quick to change or revolutionise, or dogmatic and unresponsive. The coming of the Galatians forced the Macedonians and Greeks face to face with this history, despite key successes by Antigonus Gonatas and Antiochus Sota. So the Hellenistic powers were mediocre at best, which allowed the Galatians to claim permanent territory in Mithridates. Furthermore, their military prowess gained them employment as mercenaries throughout the eastern Mediterranean basin. The Ptolemies were so impressed that they gifted land to many in Egyptus in turn returned for their service, and where the Galatians went, their fighting style and equipment did. By the end of the 250s, the Hellenistic powers were adopting the thuros, the ovoid wooden shield, rather than a shield that the Galatians used to such good success in their initial invasion. Longer than the aspis and held further from the body, it proved to be a very flexible shield for a variety of formations, while still offering significant protection. As such, it could be seen carried by man among the pizzoloi or heavy infantry. The shield was popular among the powers in Asia and Micronesia. The Ptolemies were particularly fond of the thuros, as witnessed by their near total abandonment of the pike phalanx after the Battle of Panion In the Greek city-states, the shield's popularity waxed and waned depending on fortune. The Boeotians took to the Thuros quickly but abandoned it in the 240s after military losses to the Aetolians. Yet the Achaeans began using the shield soon after. Regardless, the Thuros became a permanent fixture in the region, as testified in sculpture, funeral stelae and other forms of art. So units gained, Theroporoi, Amachaphoroi and Uzunoi. So let's have a look. Do we have them yet? No. Or do we? Not yet. I probably need to do some sort of a barracks upgrade. Ooh, mines. What? Only 60? You're killing me. Absolutely killing me. Alright guys, so we are pretty much at our time limit today. So what we will do is we will save this session here. Obviously we have a full stack army in the fields. You know, a couple of phalanxes, hoplites supported by Celtic sort of swordsmen, some javelin men, and various archers and some mercenary cavalry. We will attack this Celtic general on next session and remove them, or at least that's certainly the plan. Hence, you know, obviously fixing this level of devastation here, then we'll probably come up and sort of clear this one out. You know, this one, and then we will look at either expanding into a Nicaea if it is still available, or perhaps another venture into Mazaka. But that said, guys, if you enjoyed this episode, smash that subscribe button, drop this video a like, and leave your comments, your thoughts, your you know, your tips, your tricks, your your skullduggery, or just simply say hi or whatever down in the comment section below. And obviously guys, if you do subscribe to the channel, make sure you leave a comment in the comment section telling me that you've subscribed, and I will personally welcome you to the channel. So apart from that guys, this is the Down Under Gamer signing off. I hope you have an awesome day. Thanks for watching. Cheers.